Não fica triste, meu amor. Há som que você vai adorar pela rádio ou computador. Essa música vai te animar. 91.5 WPRK. 91.5 WPRK. 91.5 WPRK. 91.5 WPRK.
Yo, what is up, everybody? You're listening to 91.5 WPRK FM, the best in basement radio. You're currently still listening to Wake Up Mondaze. We have not renamed yet, but this is your boy, formerly known as DJ Zerwolf, coming to you now as MIASMA. We're relaunching today, so I'm going to be putting a bunch of stuff up on YouTube and Instagram. We got Liam Hennessey and we got Chef in the studio right now. We're getting ready for next week, and we're going to be talking to Liam about stuff, events he's got going on, events that he's been doing. Crazy stuff. What microphone does that say on there?
It says 2.
Guest 2. All right, let's go for it.
Check. 1, 2,
there we go.
check.
Yeah, perfect. Sweet. So how have you been, man? It's been a fat minute, like you said.
Yeah, it's been like, what, a year?
Yeah, about a year.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's been a crazy year for sure. I moved back from Tampa to Orlando. I was a campaign manager for a race down in Tampa during the last election cycle. Shout out to Ashley Brundage. Hope you're doing well. And then I've been playing more and more events. I'm actually dropping, that's part of why I'm here today. I'm dropping about 4 new shows today, 2 of which are full-out festivals.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah.
And those are happening here in Orlando? Or
yeah, no, they're all Orlando-based. One of them's like in Eustis, but, you know.
That's still pretty close, yeah.
It's Orlando-ish.
Orlando, yeah.
Orlando-ish.
But so what kind? So to remind the people what kind of shows you do. So you kind of do a little bit of everything. I know you because before
variety,
we were doing stuff
with
EDM, but I know you do a lot of like rock shows.
Mm-hmm, yeah, no, a lot of punk, rock, indie, metal, anything with a little bit of an edge, really.
So tell us about the ones that you have coming up then, if you want.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I got one coming up. Actually, about like a week or so. It's the 29th. It's going to be over at Uncle Lou's. That's going to be a fun, eclectic mix of punk, hardcore, alternative, progressive stuff. It's a bit of a medley, if you will. That's the word I was looking for. But the other shows that I have going forward, I am a lot more excited about. Not that you should be excited and should come to Uncle Lou's this March 29th. Right. But some of the other ones I got planned, let's see. The first one that I'll be dropping today will be it's the first of the 2 festivals. It's Stoner Fest. It's going to be a 420 festival, all live music, pretty much all day. Doors are going to open at what other time than 420?
Right, nice.
That'll be at Grumpy's Underground over on Mills, basically right next door. If you've ever been to either of those two venues,
that's Uncle Lou's next.
Yeah,
door.
They're like
I never pay. I'm so dumb. I don't pay attention. Okay,
they're one wall away from being the same venue. Oh,
nice. Okay,
very different vibes, but almost.
I was like, anytime
Surgically
I've been to
attached.
Grumpy's, all I hear is just rock coming from next door, and they're always usually busier than Grumpy's, low key.
It depends on the day.
Depends on the day, but from when I've been there, I'm like, oh wow, like they're full. I'm like, we're not that full over here. Like,
I mean, I'm a bit of a part of the Grumpy's team at this point, so I'm trying to help change that as well. But you know, nothing but love to Uncle Lou. Hope you're doing well this morning too, Lou.
Nice. And so that's for the second show. You said, right?
That's the 420 show, Stoner Fest. That'll be, I guess, again, 420. Mark your calendars. I'm sure you don't have to put too much effort into remembering that
day, yeah.
Yeah, and then the next one is another festival. That's going to be Hennessey Fest. I throw it every year. It's basically my birthday party. But I make a big thing out of it. I always try and get a absurd amount of bands. That's really basically what I like in a music festival. I like to just look at the poster and go, oh wow.
Nice. And where's that one gonna be at?
That one is gonna be at Uncle Lou's. So
nice.
One festival at one place, one at the other, right next door. That one's gonna be starting around the same time. I think that'll be 5 p.m. Yeah, give or take. They'll both be going till about 2 a.m. So again, pretty much all day affairs. So a lot of live music, a lot of art vendors. I have a magician that'll be there too.
Nice. So, and the date for that one is going to be?
That's going to be May 31st.
Okay, nice.
5:31.
Sweet.
And then the next one I got is I started actually earlier this year. I started my Indie Nights series. So
okay,
that one is just a standard indie show. That'll be at Lou's. The lineup is pretty exciting. We have a band touring from Montreal coming in that day,
wow.
Sun
Nice.
Junkies. So that'll be really cool. And then one of the other headliners, the Nova, they'll be not as far of a distance, but they are traveling from the Panhandle, Hollywood, like that area. What's the town I'm thinking of?
The Panhandle. Hollywood's more south, no?
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I'm pulling up Google Maps right now. It's
so for those that are listening, that's a lot of shows right there. So if you like,
over by Destin.
Okay, Destin.
Yeah,
okay,
that's what I was thinking of.
So if you guys like local shows and you like local bands, which WPRK, I know what WPRK is all about over here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys are listening, these are shows for you, and we're definitely going to go back through the dates and whatnot. And
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I did mention we do have a couple of touring acts that will be helping out with these shows, but by and large, I like to, dig locally as far as like looking for talent.
where can they get this info? Can they follow? What's your Instagram handle?
Yeah,
Where can
my here I'll give the people my Instagram handle. It's at LIAM second M HENNESSEY.
So here you go, people. Liam double M and then Hennessy double S double N.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I'm remembering it. That's how I usually remember it.
I'll make sure to repeat it once or twice. It's a long handle.
No, I feel that. And whenever I tell people like, "Oh, my name is DJ Zero Wolf," they're like, "DJ what?" And then they put like the number 0, or they like, there's 10 different ways to spell wolf. And I was like, dude, no, too much.
Yeah. Well, you won't be having that problem after this broadcast.
No, MIASMA is easy. Like it's short and it's sweet. It's like I told my mom, it's like Madonna. Like it's just a one word thing. Like it's easier that way, but then it's so hard to come up with. It took me like 2 weeks to come up with it, and I still feel iffy about it.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. The last show of the 4 that I said that I would be dropping today is the one that I'm the most excited about. It's going to be 4th of July.
Okay, nice.
It's a bit of a punk protest show. I'm calling it the American Propaganda Party.
Okay, nice.
Very sardonic, ironic in tone. But that'll be that's the show at Eustis I was telling you about. It's going to be more of a house show. I don't know if you have been to DIY shows like that, but for obvious reasons, I won't be giving away that address. If you want that, you'll have to DM me on any of my socials, or I guess any of the bands that'll be performing there.
It's like a real rave. Like Chef and I have touched on that. Like real parties back then. You know it's going to be good if you don't have an address yet.
Yeah, no.
If they got to send you the address so to make sure nothing happens, you know it's going to be a good time.
It's you got to be in the know. You got to know the right people for sure.
That's awesome.
But the most exciting part is it's a fundraiser show. I've done them in the past. I've done fundraiser shows for PCRF, most notably. That's coming to mind.
What is PCRF?
The Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. Nice. Basically just giving medical aid, supplies, helping out, kids in the midst of a genocide.
Awesome. That's beautiful, dude.
Yeah. And this one, I was waffling whether or not to do it again, but I've already done one for the PCRF, and I can always come back and do another one at some point. I'm honestly probably going to plan another one later this year. But this one, all the proceeds, the ticket proceeds, are going to be going to the organization Food Not Bombs, if you're familiar with them.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're a mutual aid group around nationally, actually, but they have a branch in Orlando, and they do all the sorts of important stuff that goes into community organizing, like soup kitchens, helping people lift themselves up, all sorts of stuff.
That's awesome. I like that you said community, because at the end of the day, that's everything that we try to do here. At I know WPRK tries to do that. I try to do that. The fact that you're doing it, at the end of the day, it's community. That's what allows us to, grow. And if you want to be famous, if you want to be successful, if you want to just be happy in life, you need to have a group of people that share the same ideals and hopefully, lift one another. So I love that, bro. That's awesome. Especially nowadays with everything.
Yeah, no, it's such a dark and cutthroat world nowadays. You have to remember that solidarity is important above all.
Yeah, I told my girlfriend, I was like, I hate saying it, but I feel like we're in the scammer era now.
Oh, for sure.
What I mean? The 2000s had their pop era, the 2010s had their crazy bottle popping era, and now we're in the scammer era. We're in the crypto.
Dude, the president
era.
is a scammer. we're in the scammer era for sure.
Dropping NFTs, dropping random what was it? I'm not into Bitcoin. I'm not into that. I'm not into crypto very much.
Yeah.
I'm still pretty dumb when it comes to that, being honest. Part of me is man, I remember hearing about crypto when I was younger, but I'm like, should I invest in crypto when I'm 14 years old? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't really know what that is. My mom's not going to give me $100 to invest in this random thing that popped up on the internet that who knew 10 years later, 15 years later was going to blow up.
Yeah, that $100 would be $100 million now.
I know, right? I wish I was a whale. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Low key, but that's awesome that you guys are doing that, raising awareness. And who are some of the bands that are going to be playing that you want to shout out?
Yeah, for sure. I'll pull up my handy dandy roster. There's let's see.
While you're pulling that up, again, shout out to DJ Chef. He's here in the studio. We're getting ready for him. We're going to talk a little bit too before his DJ set. He's going to be taking over next Monday, so it's going to be a total takeover from. You can actually let me hear me on this one. Let me see.
You coming through the master there?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey man, there you go. Yeah, DJ Chef here, hanging in. What's going on, buddy?
Good, man. I'm just excited to have you next week.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here next week. I'm sorry I won't be down in Miami, but you have fun for both of us, okay?
Yeah, no, for real. So make sure everybody to tune in next week. He's going to be taking over. He's here in the studio, going to drop a DJ set, and we're just kind of, going through the final things so that he can run it on his own. You know what I mean? So I'm super excited for your set, too. So
yeah, last week was fun, going back-to-back with you. I'll have fun this week playing by myself, and then next week I'll be here for 2 hours. Also, always hanging out with you is a blast, meeting new people, learning new events, new shows, new parties. We all like rock and roll. We all like dance music. I think we all love music. So
they go hand in hand, almost.
They do.
For sure. I mean,
sure.
Most people that listen to rock and listen to electronic music, we all listen. I know we've listened to Depeche Mode, Erasure.
Mm-hmm.
We all kind of have
Blink
our
182,
Nine Inch Nails.
We got our middle
Green
ground
Day,
there. Yeah.
It's a shared love of rhythm, man.
For sure. It's just having a good time, enjoying the music, and kind of just letting life go by and just getting into the time and pick up your life when the music's over.
You gotta live your life at the end of the day. You only got one.
For sure.
Yeah. And so who are the? So to
I have that. I have.
Shout them out. Give them.
Yeah. We'll have in no particular order. These are going to be people at all the different shows. We got Kyle and the 8 Mile Minutes, Paracosm, Abbott, the Nova. Like I said earlier, they're traveling from I think Destin, that area. We got Driving Near Red, Primal Instinct, On to Nova, Samadhi, Our Escape. Then we got Aurora's Hope. That's another touring act.
There's some cool names. I love that.
Yeah. They have a great sound. If I'll definitely send you their stuff whenever we're done here. Very grungy, very Melvin-y.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, straight out of 95 in the best way.
Nice.
They're another touring act. They'll be playing at Hennyfest. Then we got Wormworld, Staying Silent. That's a new project, kind of made from the remnants of Wondermare. If you know the group, you know the group. We got TV Generation. They'll be playing as well. And then, let's see, we got Sun Junkies. They're the act from Montreal. That'll be coming in. We got Please Be Real.
I love that. That's a cool band.
Oh, yeah, no, they're very cool. Not a lot of shows left for Please Be Real, so definitely catch them while you can. Then we got Canvas, No Clue, Escape. I think I mentioned them already. And then that's a pretty large and exhaustive list.
No, that's amazing.
You got live talent coming at you all summer long, folks.
No, that's dope. Like that, the fact that you have so many people and so many, and what? How does it? Logistically, how do you deal with that? Like, because
it's a lot of talking and Instagram. Like, I straight up could not do this without specifically the Notes app, just for like keeping everything like in order on my own end, and then Instagram. Like, so much goes into like just you'd be surprised what a DM can like get you.
No, for real. Yeah, sometimes
if you don't like bother to put yourself out there, it's just not going to happen. So, let people take that as a lesson that if you're wondering, should I go for it? Should I, do it? The answer is yes. Jump.
Do it. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Like, no, and I love that because at the end of the day, yeah, if you don't put yourself out there, it's not going to happen. You got to get hit a few times to learn how to roll with the punches, Yeah. Like, and more than anything, sometimes you'll never know sometimes that person is looking for someone. You just never knew, That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so, with those bands, so are a lot of them based here in Orlando? I know you said some of them are touring, from other places.
Yeah. Speaking of which, one of the it's a funny story. The venue for this one upcoming, the 29th, at Uncle Lou's, they double booked the venue by accident.
I hate when that happens.
So I was in talks with the other people putting on, the second show, and I ended up having to just combine the show that I had set up with their show.
Nice.
So there's going to be another touring act, Wajtek. They'll be at the one that's this upcoming Saturday.
Nice.
I didn't even list the acts that are playing this Saturday, but they'll be the 91s. They're a pretty big local pop punk group. If you haven't heard of them, Primal Instinct again, Shape Anatomy. They're a really interesting progressive metal group. I would definitely keep an eye out for them and catch any shows that you can see them. And then a debut set as well from a exciting new hardcore fusion act, No Allies.
Okay, nice. I like that.
Yeah, bits of an older band, again, melding together to form a new one. Transcendent, if anyone
nice,
out there listening knows who they are.
Well, and I was going to say also for the bits, big ups to all the bands that you just listed, right? And I want them to know, since we're going to be sharing this later,
Yeah.
If you guys that are in those bands that are listening, share your stuff. Send it here to WPRK. Go to their website, and you can send your stuff there. Because I know that there's a lot of DJs here at WPRK that would love to play that stuff. Especially,
for sure.
Especially the harder stuff. Like, typically, we're not allowed to play that stuff until, like, after 10. But I know the DJs after 10 would definitely love to,
for sure.
Stuff.
You'll have to introduce me to a couple of them, for sure.
No, for sure. Like, but, like, you see that box behind you? Like, that's all promo. That's all promo back there.
Word?
Yeah, it's all promo just for the station. So for you guys that are listening, if you're a DJ, if you're a band, if you're just a vocalist, like, send stuff into WPRK. Like he was saying, just put stuff out there, you guys. Like, at the end of the day, I've said it before, like, if you want to, start sharing your stuff, just grab your phone. If you have a nice camera, if you have a GoPro, if you have a DJI, type camera, you just just like I said, grab your phone, put it sideways, hit record, and go for it. Just make sure you have space. Like, I've learned that mistake. But, just make sure you have space and, just talk to people, like you said. Because you'll never know, like you said, like a year ago,
opportunity
we never
doesn't
met
knock.
each other,
You have to just,
And then now here we are, like a year later after knowing each other, and it's just, like, good vibes all the time. Like, same with
been
Chef.
Great.
Like, like I met Chef, like, last year. And it was just like, oh, snap, what's up, dude? Like, I've never... And then here we are, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Chef definitely seems chill.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just take it easy. You never know. Sometimes I think there's so much energy going on in places. Sometimes you just step back and take a look at the scene. And I think that's how we actually ran into each other. We both stepped off and just said, look, it was getting a little loud, a little crazy. And we stepped out and we're like, just start having a conversation. Next thing you know, it's an hour later and one of us had to go play it. Like, hey, you're up. And we're like, okay. And then we just met ever since, and we've done 6-7 shows since then together, whatever.
It feels like more low key.
It's probably has been, dude. Yeah.
Like it's crazy, but no, but like he's like Liam said, like at the end of the day, it's just community, you know. And so shout out to you, dude, for doing the events. You know, we were talking about some stuff, you know, out there, you know, and don't. I love that you do these shows, and like I said before, if you're doing a show, take pride in that. Don't complain online about doing shows.
No, dude, it's supposed to be fun. Like the whole reason I started, like. I didn't wake up one day and just decide like, oh, I'm gonna start, organizing shows and stuff. It just kind of happened. Like it's just, it was a natural, organic evolution of the fun that I was having and the circles that I was traveling in, and it just sort of ended up happening one day. I remember when I first started booking shows, I was just chilling at the guy's venue because I was, nearby in the neighborhood, and, we got to chatting, and it just kind of happened. I still don't even remember how I started, but, I'm here. That's what's more important. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, like you said, it's all about having a good time, supporting the community, all that wonderful jazz. Yeah. Putting yourself out there, too.
And so I'm going to play one song just to kind of break it up a little, but tell us again, so what are the dates for these shows, and, where can we get the info?
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be 329. That's the nearest one. Mm-hmm. Then there's 420. 5.
Super easy to remember that one.
Super easy, yeah. If you don't have plans 420 already, what are you doing? But
right. Go listen to some metal and some alternative.
It's a nice blend, that set list specifically, into like it starts off like softer indie and then gets heavier as the night goes on.
That's perfect.
It's a gentle progression.
Nice.
I try to stylize a lot of my set lists like that. I don't like a lot. Sometimes some local shows can have like very jumbled sounding like vibes. Mm-hmm. Like one group will be playing that definitely should have played with another group earlier that night instead. I'm like, why are you having like the soft boy indie groups playing like right after like
metal hard time, like the thrash?
Why are you sandwiching this like soft indie act between these like two hardcore acts? Like, what are you doing?
Real quick, I just want to say that's something that I didn't like that Ultra did this year. They put I gotta look at it, but they put Deadmau5 in between, like, or I don't think it was Deadmau5. I'm trying to think who it was. No, it was Skrillex. Mm-hmm. They sandwiched Skrillex in between Alesso, who's like a very like poppy, like floofy kind of sound, mm-hmm. and then they put Skrillex after like another DJ who had a similar. So it was like, why are we gonna go from floofy to like rage back into floofy? I'm like, that makes no sense. You should have just off right there. I even told my family, I was like, why would you not let Skrillex close it off? Like, like how do you top Skrillex?
Yeah, no,
but that's me though. I'm like
that definitely makes sense. The tracks,
next stage,
right?
Trying to get people to run around.
I know. That's the one thing I like but hate about festivals. They make you choose your favorite artist. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like it gets difficult.
Festivals, you gotta pick. And it's like, but like for me, it's like I think Gesaffelstein is playing at Ultra that year, and he's playing the same time as Skrillex, but on a different stage. And to me, I'm like, bro, like you're making me choose.
Tough.
That is one of the hardest things to do,
right? Like it's crazy. Like, but so just to get back.
Oh yeah.
So March 29th.
Yeah.
420. April
420. Yeah, of course. 531. 622. 74.
Nice. And you said that there's this one happening. That's the
329 one. Yeah, it's like right around the corner. It's awesome. The 24th today.
Yeah, 24th.
5 days from now, less than a week.
Nice. So, and like I said, we can get that on your Instagram. So, like we told the people, so it's Liam with the double M and then Hennessy.
Yeah, it's Liam, M for my middle initial, Hennessy. LIAMMHENNESSEY.
Boom, Liam Hennessy. You guys heard it here.
Or you can just look up my Facebook. Whatever's easier.
Yeah, we just spelled out his government official. You guys, you could definitely look him up right now.
Yeah, I'm too loud to hide for sure.
That's all good. So we're just going to play one song just in between just so we can kind of get y'all ready for Chef, and then we're going to come back. We're going to finish up the top of the hour with Liam, get some thoughts from Chef before he gets on, and then we'll go from there. So we'll catch you guys in a minute, so we'll be right back.
Tomorrow, so I guess I'll just believe it.
right, what is up, everybody? We are back in the studio. We got Chef, we got Liam in the studio. So how you doing, Chef? Give us some thoughts before we hit the top of the hour. How you feeling?
I'm doing great, man. It's early morning. As you know, I do a Sunday night Twitch show every Sunday from 6 to 8. That's where you can catch me at.
What's the link for the Twitch?
It's going to be _DJ Chef, the same link that you can catch me at for Instagram.
Beautiful.
Try to keep it as simple as possible, like we talk about all the time, is commonality. It's, if you got stuck into something, you want to try and leave it all the same. But yeah, getting here early was fun, but I'm happy to always come and play and hang out.
Sorry, I was late for something, but no, I love that. And so, what have you cooked up for? Ironically, playing off your name, what have you cooked up for us today? Can you give us a hint before we?
I was really thinking going a different direction. I was going to play some really what I call my cheese and wine, very very mellow, very just instrumental. And then I said, nah, let's go and play more again the house style. Got some funk, some new disco. You were talking about. I think maybe next month we'll be doing a new disco show out by the dunes or whatever, but. So today I'm going to keep it not too high energy, but try and wake everybody up because this is the wake up show.
Right.
So we're going to start to bring up the tempo a little bit, but definitely no Avicii.
Right. That ironically, like no one can see my hat, but I picked up an Avicii hat when I went to the David Guetta show this weekend. It was like a thrift shop. I don't know what to call it. It was like, but we went and we were just looking through stuff and whatever, and I was like, from a distance, I just saw like the eyes, how it is at the end, and I was like, that looks pretty interesting. And then I walked over and I was like, yo, and like it's a whatever brand this is, what is it, $9.50 or whatever, like. Right. So I was like, yo, this is a $60 hat. That's just. Bro, I bought this thing for like $4.99. I was like, it's meant to be. I was like, bro,
Miami, has so much love.
And low key, part of me, the sentimental part of me, was like, bro, how is there an Avicii hat in here? I'm like, how is this like poor guy like I was like, I need to adopt and save this hat, bro. I'm like, there's no way.
Meant to be, bro.
Like I felt that way. I was like, his legacy needs to live on a little.
Like,
someone needs to save this hat. And plus, like Chef knows, like people that know me, I'm trying to grow my hair back out, and I'm like. I'm looking like Lord Farquaad if I let my hair down, so I'm like, I can't do that right now. Like,
we all go through that stage.
Yeah, and then if you guys go, I'll send you pictures. You saw it on my Instagram. For the people that know on SNL, there's Marcelo. He does Domingo.
Yeah,
I was wearing this like off pink like suede Miami thing with like a white shirt and white shoes. And, like, my mom and my girlfriend and I were joking. She was like, you look like Domingo. And I was like, no, I'm more like Sábado, like Saturday, like Saturday. Like, and I was like, oh, my gosh. I was like, I felt so Miami Vice. That's
you were like, you definitely had it.
That and, like, you saw, like, I had like half my hair in a half ponytail. I was like, dude, I feel so weird right now. I was like, I got half a man bun, like looking like I'm straight out of an 80s movie. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Nah, man, you look good. The place looked good. Looked like you had a great time down there.
Yeah, shout out to Live Miami. If anybody knows anybody in Miami, please get me booked at Live. Like, it was lit. DJ Mednes was lit. David Guetta was cool. He played there, and then the following day he played at Las Vegas. Like, he immediately left. I found out later. He immediately left Miami and went straight to Vegas to play another show at Live Las Vegas, which I guess they just opened up. So shout out, yeah.
That's that international DJ living and sleeping on a jet life.
Dave Grutman, reach out to me, bro. Hook me and my friends up, bro. I know you got stacks, bro. You run Miami. I know somebody heard that, so please get it back to me. But
God, I need to visit Miami,
bro. It's a blast. If the day you do a Miami show, bro, I will drive those 4 hours. I will drive the 4 hours, bro. Like, that would be lit. Like,
I mean, honestly, I've been sitting and thinking for a while. Like, I know I started doing EDM, and it's not really like what I do currently, but like I need to do one just to like
we can do like
lit. I need to do one again just for like the vibes.
Oh, for sure. There's so many people that always want to play and get out, and I think like anything, like I go to Detroit, fly up there and play all the time. I think when you get a chance to go do it, people will show up. You'd be surprised how many people just show up because to see your friends play in Miami, to play in Miami, it's fun. It's like playing in Tampa, play in Miami, play Jacksonville, you play Colorado, you play. Anytime you get a new chance to go do it, you should definitely give it a shot, man. Like you said. Throw a DM out there, see what comes back. Can't hurt you.
Yeah, you're right. No, that's
gotta take your own advice.
Yeah, I guess I can't disagree with myself.
No, and a big thing too to add on to that, sometimes all it takes is just like looking around. Like I'm not going to give away the secret that I learned, but I'll say this: next Miami Music Week, look out for I'm not gonna drop the names that I've cooked up yet, but you're gonna see me on doing my own WMC Winter Music Conference event. Like I figured it out.
Word.
I'll tell you guys off air. I'll tell y'all, but I figured it out.
Turn the phones off.
That's gonna be fun.
I was like, oh, so that's how you throw your own Miami Music Week branded event. I was like, oh
yeah.
This will be a fun lesson for sure.
I mean, you got to put work in, which is what I realized. But at the same time, if you're gonna be branded, like, oh yeah, put the work in. So
I mean, it's like you were saying earlier. This all should be like a labor of love, a labor of passion.
No, for real, and you'll go for it. Yeah, you were gonna say something?
Oh no, I was like, I think any of us put in the long nights. I mean, I remember when we did the EDC show. I felt like we were there for 12 hours setting up,
for real,
playing music. I played 2 separate rooms. I know a couple other artists played a couple different rooms, and we're out flyering, walking around, seeing the show, and then coming back and playing another set. Like, I think if you actually are truly passionate about it, 12 hours is really truly what it is, a half a day for you. It doesn't feel like you did a full day of work. The next day feels like you did a full day of work.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
12 hours flies by.
No, I feel each of my shows the next day for sure.
Stay hydrated. Water.
Don't forget some Gatorade. Get a little electrolytes.
Stretch. We had stretching too. Again, when you're pulling stuff out of the car, bro. Like
your back.
Yeah. I always tell people I DJ for free. That's my favorite thing. I DJ for free. I'm charging you for the setup, like in the offloading. That's what I'm charging you for.
Yeah,
like for sure. But I would love to do that. I would be super lit to do an event with you.
For sure, we'll definitely have to talk about that.
At the end of the day, for example, it's in both, in rock and in electronic music. It all started with groups of people who were not big, who were not trying to get famous, who were just trying to spread the love of whether it was a message or the sound, or they were trying. It was a straight up from the bottom. Right.
I mean, it's art at the end of the day. It's a love of the craft.
And if you have a passion, your passion you want to share with other people, because for you at that time, like we said earlier, it's not work. You have a passion, you're going to go do it anyway, so might as well put it out in front of people.
Yeah,
I think that's what a lot of us started doing. Whether it's playing with your friends in a rock band and playing in the garage, playing in showcase of the bands or whatever, or going to a club and someone saying, "Hey, can you fill in for me?" And next thing you know, you're DJing for them. I think once you have a passion, you will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, agreed totally. We're coming up right now to the top of the hour, so I'm just going to play like a couple of these ads right quick, and then we're going to be right back. So give us a minute, and we'll talk to you guys in a moment.
Hey, this is Ira from Yesayer, and you're listening to WPRK, Winter Park, Florida.
All right, what's up, everybody? We are... Oh, was that me? Oh, I was like, what was that? I was like, what's going on? No, but we're back, you guys. So real quick, before we jump into the mix with DJ Chef, just to recap real quick, sitting here with Liam. Again, you got these shows coming up. I'm super, super excited. Shout out again to all the bands that you listed earlier.
Yeah, massive shout out to them all, of course.
They do great work. If you guys, we're gonna follow. Please, if you guys want, because I can't do calls to action. If you guys want, please follow Liam on social media. Support him, support those bands, support local music. You guys, that's what it's all about. We were just talking, like somewhat off mic. Like it's all about a community, you guys. It's all about working together. So shout out to him again. He's got a show happening this Saturday. Right, and it starts at 5. The next one's on 420. Easy,
the one on Saturday, I think, starts a little bit later. I think Doors 7 show starts 8.
Okay, perfect.
Saturday. That's for that one. Yeah, Doors 7 starts at 8. Runs till 2.
Sweet. So, like we said, you guys do please make sure to follow him. It's Liam Hennessy, Liam M Hennessy. With two S's and 2 N's. That's how I try to remember it, right?
Yep. I'll spell it again one more time for the listeners out there. It's at LIAMMHENNESSEY.
Perfect, bro. Perfect. And again, thank you for doing what you do. I know a lot of us don't get thanked, when we DJ or when we put shows together. You know what I mean? We don't usually get that thanks. So for real, thank you for what you do.
Likewise, thank you for what you do, homie.
No, and thank you to Chef too for being here, bro. Thank you for showing up early.
Yeah, mad respect to Chef. I can't wait to hear what you're cooking. Heard disco and funk, and immediately my ears perked
house,
up.
Disco funk, keep it classy.
Right. So is there anything you want to say before we switch over to Chef? Any shout-outs, any more links you want to give us?
No, I was pretty thorough earlier. Thank you for your time. Follow my Instagram for updates or Facebook. definitely swing on by these shows, support the scene, and yeah, let's get cooking, Chef.
Right on.
Yeah.
Man. And he's got a great spot. Grumpy's and Uncle Lou's there. We've all been by there.
Yeah. I've
Spot on Mills there for sure.
Mills is a great spot to book too.
Cool.
I try and do a little bit of variety, but I figured I'm back in Orlando. I just moved back not that long ago. Let me reestablish my turf, so to speak.
Nice, and I told you, now that I got this redesign and whatnot going on, we're definitely going to collab, because I'm definitely trying to bridge the punk. Sorry, I'm trying to bridge the punk and the EDM sound together, because that's what I grew up. I grew up listening to rock and the metal, and then I fell in love with EDM, and it's like I want to get on some Trent Reznor type vibe.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I shouted out 9 Inch Nails earlier in that conversation where we were all shouting out different groups. That was the one I shouted out, 9 Inch Nails. So yeah, there's definitely a fusion of electronic elements and traditional rock elements that would go really well for a show. I still want to collaborate with you for that.
We didn't get to last time on the EDM one, but we will this time.
No, I was gonna say I still want to set up that Smash tournament with you sometime.
That would be great, to be honest. I've seen some people try to do it, but I want to see like an actual
something like high key, something with some energy.
No, agreed. And I know another DJ who'd be perfect for that, actually. I know another
DJ
word who I met. He'd be super cool for that.
All right.
I'll let you know more about that. So, Chef, let's get into it. Do you want to share anything before you hop on? Tell us where to find you on Twitch, where to follow you on Instagram and whatnot to get the people going.
Let's see. You can find me on Twitch at _DJ Chef. Again, you can catch me on Instagram, _DJ Chef. I've also got a couple shows this week. I'll be playing downtown Orlando at the Olive Bar Thursday. That's with Chris Cocopelli and all that crew over there, as we always joke, the old guys. And then this Saturday, I'll be back out at Cocoa Beach at the Dunes, playing house music, keeping it fun. I got Neptune and Centrigue out there. So again, you catch me this Thursday here in Orlando, or this Saturday out at Cocoa Beach at the Dunes. But right now, you can catch me here on the radio playing some nice house music for you.
Awesome. Shout out to Chris Cocopelli. I know he used to be on here for a long time. He was here from 2009 to 2015. So shout out to him.
He was, man.
Yeah,
I'll have to tell you about off air. I'll tell you about another DJ that was there. He's like 75 years old. He's worked here, I think.
Oh wow.
Started. Yeah. Super cool. Like I said,
awesome.
us old guys get together every once in a while.
Talk about a guru DJ.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we're going to get into it, you guys. You are now going to be in the mix with DJ Chef here on 91.5 WPRK FM, the best in basement radio. This is your former boy, DJ Zero Wolf, now known as MIASMA Music. So here we go.
child, because the wind will change. Yeah, but you'll be alright. I promise you'll be okay. So when you feel it might be over, open your heart and let it show ya, yeah. 'Cause love will always find a way, each and every single day, yeah. Heaven, 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 more than life. that we don't know each other. Maybe we never deserve one another. When it's so clear to me that we don't know each other. Maybe we never deserve one another. When it's so clear to me that we don't know each other. Maybe we never deserve one another. When it's so clear to me that we don't know each other. Maybe we never deserve one another. When it's so clear to me that we don't know each other. Maybe we never deserve one another. When it's so clear to me that we don't know each other. Maybe we never deserve one another. When it's so clear to me that we don't know each other. Maybe we never deserve one another. When it's so clear to me that we don't know each other. 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 When it's so clear to me that we don't know each other. We don't know each other. Maybe we never deserve one another. When it's so clear to me that we don't know each other. Maybe we never deserve one another. When it's so clear to me that we don't know each other. Maybe we never deserve one another. When it's so clear to me that we don't know each other. Maybe we never just, maybe we never just, maybe we never deserve one another. insane. I feel it all in my soul. When I feel it, I lose all control. You give me a feeling, boy. You give me that feeling. Give me that feeling, boy. You give me that feeling. Oh, I feel it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I feel it.
Y'all ready for this?
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, DJ Sir Wolf, now known as MIASMA. You've been listening to 91.5 WPRK FM, the best in basement radio. You've been listening to DJ Chef in the mix. We're going to be heading out in a little bit, so we'll catch you guys next week. Again, shout out to Liam Hennessey for being here in the studio with us.
Anytime, man. Always happy to be here.
And thank you, Chef. You want to say?
Hey, man, thanks for having me. I'm looking forward to being here next week. I'll miss you, but I know you're going to have fun in Miami. Catch you next time.
Yeah, you guys are he's gonna crush it. So next week it's gonna be DJ Chef for the 2 hours taking over. So I'm super excited. So we'll catch you guys next week.
Listening to WPRK 91.5